Hello, everyone. Good evening. We have a lot to talk about. There was so much at DC Fandom. I'm super excited to talk about it because there's a lot that was really, really good. And I see the conversation has already begun when it comes to Superman's motto. I'm doing a huge in depth video on the history of that. So I will give my opinion, but I'm not necessarily going to go into my opinion because it's complicated, right? And I have a huge, and I'm all day been working on kind of the history of truth, justice, in the American way, or truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Either one, I don't mind it either way. So it is good to see everyone here. Hello, Cam and Terrence and Comic Gamer and Tava. I know I've seen Robert and Black Phoenix and Bianca, love Bianca, and Simon. Hello. And James, thank you guys all for coming. Oh boy. So before I even get into this, before I even get into DC Fandom, of course, I want to do comic book recommendations. And I actually got, hello, Leo. I actually got this recommendation from Robert Willing in the chat. Arkham Asylum Living Hell. I just finished it, I believe, yesterday. And I'm on my way back from the comic book store. Lucky you. It's fantastic. It's actually by Dan Slap. A lot of people would the Monkey Prince. We'll talk about that too. Comic Gamer. Now a lot of people don't like Dan Slap, but he's definitely got talent. And this is a really cool, though I would say it wasn't my favorite as far as like psychological profiling goes, because that's how this whole conversation started when I was doing the Arkham review, right? I love Humpty Dumpty. I love Doodlebug. I love Jane Doe. I love these off the wall characters that he used. But it felt like the story was a little confusing almost at times, right? I still don't understand why Jason Blood was even there and why he was like controlling Harvey Dent. Some of it didn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna have to, because I did want to review it for Halloween. I've been doing countdown to Halloween, and then it's like, oh, I actually got to do something to do with it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Hello Hooded Justice. I am going to do a Swamp Thing review. Not the whole saga of the Swamp Thing, because holy crap, it would be so much of Alan Moore work is so good. Like I know the art's dated and everything else, but I'm gonna go pretty obvious, right? I think I'm gonna do the anatomy lesson. Everybody loves the anatomy lessons, right? Harvey Bullock was there because only he could be old enough to deal with the demons and would know how to prevent their rhyming. Okay, well they did. Hello, John. They did not make that clear, literally, at all. I love Swamp Thing too. I would love to see them continue the show, but going back through the old Alan Moore stuff, looking for stories, right? I was like, I don't know what would be perfect for Halloween, because there are some like great stuff by Scott Snyder. There's some super weird stuff by Brian K. Vaughan. And I'm like, no, I've got to go. Hello, PKL Entertainment. I've got to go like OG Swamp Thing. If you're going to talk about Swamp Thing, you have to know. You have to go through the stuff by Alan Moore. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go. There's another story. I can't remember. It's like not Blue People. Anyway, I got it downloaded. But there's a bunch, right? But I'm going to go old, and I'm going to go anatomy lesson, just because it's so like, I love Floronic Man. I think he's super underutilized. And I think that, God, there's so much good. I've been reading way too much Swamp Thing lately. I love Levi Kamai, and I love how they're doing like the transition from Alec Holland being the Avatar of the Green to Levi. I like how they're using it to tell another story. And what actually got me originally thinking about Swamp Thing, and then we'll go into DC Fandom, I promise. But what got me thinking about this was the original, that when I did my DC solicitations video, and then I did a follow-up video on just the John Kent stuff, the whole cringy picture of him protesting climate change. And I'm like, there are a lot of really good ways to tell to climate change, or or even some sort of problem, if you want to talk about a character that would work, you should be using Swamp Thing. And I actually think that we're seeing that. Oh, the Tefe Holland stuff. Oh, that's Brian K. Vaughan, right? It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't great. Like, it's definitely not something that I would say if you're a new Swamp Thing reader to read. My Blue Haven. It's one. That's the other one I was thinking of. But Swamp Thing's such a good character to utilize and talk about the planet in a way of storytelling with that matters, right? I love going back through old Alan Moore interviews, and I wish I'd have brought it up because you're not gonna believe me. Yeah, Brian K. Vaughan. I thought so. It's okay. It's okay. It's not Alan Moore, and it's not even Grant Morrison or Scott Snyder, but it's all right. It's different. That's for sure. You bought a 2 trade. That's awesome. I really should go back through it. But this is a way to tell storytelling, to use if your idea is climate change. If you're worried about that, talk about using the avatar of the green and Floronic man. Use something like that. And they can't do better. Nobody can do better than Captain Planet. What was it like? Captain Planet, he's our hero. Oh my god, I remember that from memory from like 30 years ago. Oh god, I'm old. Hello, ominous. And you can what the fuck, ominous? Okay, all right. You can use that as a really good, foundation for a great story. And I love going through like old Alan Moore interviews. Like, I don't know if he's trolling or what. I don't think so, but I found some yesterday talking about how Swamp Thing was an allegory for the beginning of it was an allegory for a girl first starting her period. And I'm like, I'm a girl. I've been 13 once. I get what you're saying, but no, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Constantine and Swamp Thing team up book, like best team up book ever. Avoid the Aquaman show. Oh no, oh no. I have no interest. I thought about watching it, and then I was like, I have so much better things I could do with my time than watch that. Like staring and watching paint dry. Yeah, pretty much. The American Gothic storyline by Alan Moore is pure. Is that in the Saga of the Swamp Thing? Because I got them all digitally. I think it's 6 volumes. I want to say I love Comixology. It's like the best thing ever. Yeah, 6 volumes. I'll have to look and see if I'm sure it is. Watch. I seen Teva. The new Superman. We'll get there, but they didn't show anything. Like, they showed some concept art. It was like, okay, all right, that's what you're gonna show me and try to impress me by. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So I don't know. I just, when I see an idea that's could work, right? If you want to talk simply about climate change, there could be stories there to be told. The problem is Tom Taylor wants to use them telling the character he's writing, and that's not how you tell that kind of story. You could weave in. It's not like we haven't seen Superman and even Scott Snyder's run, but come on now. Something 37 through 50. Okay, thank you, Samuel. I will check it out. I just, they already ruined Jimmy in that cartoon. They didn't ruin him. They didn't ruin him by making him black. They just race swapped him. So yeah, I definitely suggest, I guess that started off with comic book recommendations, and then went to Swamp Thing. But yeah, A Living Hell was really good. It just felt, I guess the best way to say it is like, it was a little confusing, right? So they made him, oh no, okay, that makes more sense, Terrence. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. They made him look like very effeminate, right? Welcome to American animation. I don't like concept art. Sometimes it's really good. Like, we'll get to it, but like the Blue Beetle concept art looked fantastic. Don't show concept art that's like not super impressive, because you're just making yourself look bad, right? So, Oh my god, figure drawing. Hello, it is a horror story from 1940 by Theodore Sturgeon, and it is the most OG Swamp Thing. Whoa. Okay. All right, I got it. Awesome. I don't like soy milk. I drink almond milk. I've had almond milk before. It just kind of tastes like skim milk. I don't know. I'm not a milk person at all. Craven's Last Hunt, because he takes Spider-Man's place. I love the Daily Bugle. If you guys have never seen his channel, it's hilarious. It's just the best troll channel in the world, all about the Spider-Man being a menace. It's fucking awesome. He never breaks character. So let's talk about DC Fandom, right? Like, John shouldn't be used to push this political nonsense. I'm assuming you're talking about I don't like dairy milk either. I just don't like every once in a while I have a glass of milk, but it's like once a month. Like, I just I don't like cereal. I don't like any. I'm picky. Aren't all girls like? Yeah, it's pretty normal. DC Fandom was awesome. Absolutely awesome. There was slow parts, right? Easily skippable parts, like you guys were talking about with the animated troll. It's serious business. Oh my god, so funny. I love it. Definitely check out his channel. But they went really heavy-handed in the beginning. And I kind of expected them to do that, and then, like, they're best in the beginning, they're best in the end. And here, let me put this up. I got the live stream up. Why did it still says trouble from yesterday? Because I felt so bad. I caused trouble for thinking critical. So I just, like, put that as my name, kind of as a joke. Hello, Zeke. And I yeah. Fandom was 500 out of 50. Yeah. Out of 4 hours, there was like one. Cam, you are so full of it. There was so much good. I like the behind the scenes stuff though, Raymond. Sometimes I would say it was a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 is pretty fair. But I hope this doesn't blare your ears. Let's take a look at the Black Adam stuff because I want to talk about it. Like, I want to talk about this stuff. It's pathetic. I do. I can't help it. Actually, here. Is it too small? It might be too small for you guys. Let me see if this helps a little bit. There we go. All right, that's a little bit better. A lot of this was from last year. Some of this, well, not that or that.
I've never
Did you guys
seen
see
the
her?
likes of it before.
Stop it. Did you guys see her? Hold on, I have to show you. Hold on, I know there's little buttons. Okay. And it goes like second by second. Stop it. You see her? You see her? That's Cyclone. I'm so excited.
I've never seen the likes of it before.
Pierce Brosnan, I wish we would have seen him as Fate. Pierce Brosnan is like the hottest old man ever.
Having done James Bond for 10 years, 4 films.
Oh my god!
Nothing compares to the James Bond for 10 years, 4 films.
I missed that! 100% I missed that yesterday! Look. That's so fucking cool. Okay, hold on. I gotta bring my phone up so I can see what you guys are saying since it's not up. Oh my god! I did not see that yesterday. He's holding his Fate helmet. Oh, he looks so good. I did not. I missed it. Everything was so fast. Holy crap, that's so cool.
Nothing compares to this.
I'll play Hawkman.
Cyclone. Clearly not wearing her stuff. And then when I've done a lot of introspection. I know people don't like me for that, for my channel, and thought about a lot of things. Why would I'm gonna be honest here. Why was I ever annoyed? Here, let me get him up.
I'll play.
Why was I ever annoyed that they got Aldous Hodge? I feel stupid for that video. I think I privatized it. Like, Hawkman is reincarnated, dead. Finds his love, dead. Reincarnated. finds his love. They have a happy life for like 50 years, and then something tragic happens, and then he dies, and then he's reincarnated. Why did I'm retarded. I apologize for being so.
Hawkman.
Look at that. Ah!
Atom Smasher.
I really wish. Oh, I keep doing that. I apologize. I just want to go back. Stop it. There was a black cyclone. No, there was. Where was there a black cyclone in the comics? Leo, I think you're full of it. I do not remember that ever. Hello. Isn't Nessie? Nessie? I'm probably wrong there. This takes forever. I'm sorry. I just want to look at this. It's just not going to let me. It's just going to be a complete asshole. All I wanted to see was Cyclone things. I thought that was Alan Scott was going to be in the movie. Not that I know of. So, this doesn't want me to play this game? It's fine. No, I'm sorry. It's a strength that you are open-minded. You know, and it kind of bugs me in a way. I don't know the best way to put it. I bought into a lot of bullshit. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stay away from the bullshit. I'm going to start doing more reading, and I'm going to start doing it. And I'm just like, okay, refresh. That's a good idea. It's so stupid. Ah! Come on, pretty computer. You can work. I know you can. Kind of. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Time download video. Yeah, and I was going to, but it was 4 hours long.
I've never seen the likes of it before.
Oh, let's pause it and make it big.
Having done
I
James
figure
Bond
worst
for
case
10
we can go
years,
to the individual ones. Look, okay, so this is seriously bad quality. Oh my god, that's why I watch everything. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I watch it on sped up, and I had it sped up still. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's see if it fixes itself here.
Nothing compares.
How about that
to
quality,
this.
buddy? That is not 1080p.
I play Hawkman.
So we're back to where we were, but it's clearly... Let's put it on 720 and see if that helps. There we go. All right. Now we got it under control. I'm sorry, guys. I can't wait for Black Adam art book to come out. Do you smell what the Black Adam is cooking, right? Just gotta do that like weird eyebrow thing one time for the movie. Just once.
Hawkman.
Look at that. That's so pretty. Like, the detail in that is amazing.
Cyclone.
See, this is why I stopped it for. Okay. So, I feel like the coloring is off, and I don't want to, like, bitch, but guess what? I'm gonna bitch. Cyclone, they've got the colors here as, like, what is this? Like, purplish, almost, and then this weird green. Why are they not using her colors? Like, her colors are very vibrant green. Like, this is almost teal, right? So, like, chartreuse, almost. I think that's what the color is called. And then she uses yellow sometimes, but she also has her red and white stockings. This feels looks blue to me. It almost does look blue, doesn't it? I don't know what why purple? What? I don't like the color. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like the way this looks. Hawkman looks amazing. But I know I'm going to be prone to be a little bit more like, I just checked. It's only 3 gigs for 4 hours. That's not bad. I should have done that. Okay. Well, too late. What was I saying? I feel like it's maybe me being, because I like that character, maybe I'm being more, picky. But I don't think so. Those colors are way off for Cyclone. I don't like it.
Atom Smasher.
That looks amazing. That looks amazing. Like, down to the little detail. Every single one looks amazing, unless you're Cyclone.
Dr. Fate.
They barely showed that. Barely. Oh.
leading the whole charge.
So, in a video a while back, I told you guys that I had kind of gotten wind or information that it was going to be Isis and Osiris. And this is the person that is supposedly Osiris. So I'm assuming that this is the storyline they're going with. I'm assuming we're getting like you remember 52. If you haven't read it, why haven't you? It's so good. I'm just kidding. We got the great storyline where, Black Adam was Black Adam, but Isis made him such a different person. And it was like, the good woman behind the man. And she also had, was it her nephew? Was it her nephew? Was it her nephew? I know it wasn't her kid. Was it her little brother? I think it was her little brother, Osiris. So I'm thinking that's who this is going to be. And we're going to get a Black Adam family like we have with the Shazam family. Her brother. Okay, thank you, Robert. Sorry. I love Isis and Osiris. They're so underutilized. Like, just don't let them, please. Please don't let him get him eaten by an alligator, and we're good. That was so sad.
Is Dwayne Johnson.
He's more brutal,
Holy crap.
uncompromising, fueled by the depths of his pain.
Wait, Isis was in Smallville? For real? I did not know that. I've seen it all. I just don't remember it.
He's Black Adam.
So cool.
Black Adam.
So we're gonna skip some of this. Basically, what we're getting is like
to talk to you about the Man in Black. You guys know
first
this character,
minute. It's very
this universe has been a gigantic
she was on
passion
Legends
project
of Tomorrow.
mine
I don't
for
watch those shows.
My
Maybe I
fingers
should.
to the bone once in a
Deanna
lifetime.
Kay told me Legends.
And the truth is,
was
I was born
really
to play.
good.
So exciting, and the film. I'm so proud and excited. Holy shit! Now, even though we're still working, I had to bring you guys.
I love how
just
it's
a little
like
something.
A passion project of his, like kind of like with Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool, right? One episode she possesses Lois. Oh, okay, all right. Well, I didn't know that. No, not New 52, Bianca. 52. Well, yeah, okay, all right. But even so, it's really good. I love how, like, how Ryan Reynolds wanted to play Deadpool, and he had that terrible version of him in Origins, and he wanted to bring that character to life so badly. That's kind of how it is with Black Adam. Or, I'm sorry, Dwayne Johnson. It's weird to call him Dwayne Johnson and not The Rock, or is that just me? Like, it is. But, like, he's been wanting to play this character for, like, 10 years, and it's really cool. So let's take a look at this.
Now, you know me, guys. My number. A little.
Love how he says his fans are number one.
Is why. I hope you enjoy this very first look.
Oh yeah.
At the Man in Black himself.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Black Phoenix, the 52 miniseries. It's really good. It introduces Renee Montoya Question. Oh, I love it. See, this is gotta be Adriana. What is it? Tamai? I can't remember. Isis. She's pretty. Really pretty.
My days of mortality. She's out.
She said it. She said Shazam! Oh, it looks so good. I see you, Leo. Once this is done, I'm gonna look at the super chat. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. The Rock didn't need fate muscle, not even a little bit. He was born to play this role. Oopsies. Oh my god. So good, right? So freaking amazing. I wish we'd have got a little bit more, of course, just because I want more. Oh, Leo, I'm sorry. Northwind is literally a black Hawkman who fought Black Adam in the comics. Hawkman is his godfather. There's no excuse for race swapping ever. I know. Wait, Northwind. Okay, so then it wasn't race swap, right? I already said I was ridiculous. Give me a break. Thank you so much, Leo. I know you don't like race swapping, and that's okay. I totally understand your viewpoints. I really do. I'll admit it was impressive, right? Holy crap! I absolutely love the way that look. CW type of levitating. Oh, I don't think so. I think it looked pretty nice. Plus you got. I mean, obviously it's not a finished product, right? This is just a glimpse. Use the chapters to skip ahead. I will. I'm just a little slow. Give me a break. Black Adam was the most interesting content of the event. Who? That's a big claim. You're forgetting about Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Come on now. that it was definitely impressive. So next, we went to the Flash. Oh boy. Ezra Miller is gonna Ezra Miller, right? What did you guys think about the here we go. News Flash, the Flash costume. I'm not particularly. Wait, was Aquaman before the Flash or was the Flash next? Let's see. Can you not? I thought they were kind of she was cutesy, but it was a little cheesy, but it would be hard. I like her. I think she did the best job. I thought Flula Borg, the guy that plays Javelin, was pretty funny. But there was some stuff like this I just didn't care about. I never really got into the Flash. I've heard it's okay. Hey, we got the costume. Something about his gold boots were a big deal. Black Adam is better than the Internals. 100 agree with you. Like that Grant Gustin guy, seemed like he did not give two shits. He was like, I want to get out of here. Is this over with yet? Come on now. I'm just trying to see. Is Ash? Why are these chapters not working? Come on. This is really bad. Aquaman was before the Flash. I have it written down. Oh, that was the Flash. So we got this okay, Aquaman stuff. And I have no interest in the animated stuff. I know Robert said it was really, really bad. Look at the details in the videos. Okay, that's a good idea. I'm not even gonna really show a lot of this, because this didn't. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't really impress me. I don't like the way this looks at all. It looks too 1902 to me. But I did find it really funny that they only showed two very, very brief shots of Amber Heard. And I know they did that on purpose. It was painful. Even in the chat, because I wasn't watching it, but I just was nosy at that point, right? Everyone was like, fire Amber Heard, fire Amber Heard, fire Amber Heard. And I was like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So then they went over the Milestone stuff. I really want the compendium. I know me and BM Peacemaker is a show, not a movie. Yeah, definitely. Amber Church. Make it an 8-hour-long video. I would absolutely bore you. So this stuff with Milestone looks really cool. They're bringing Blood Syndicate back. Sorry. Oh my goodness. They're bringing Blood Syndicate back in 2022 to the comics. That's cool. That's awesome. And then they're doing 2 animated shows. The chat was more interesting on most of the right. The chat was not having any part of Amber being in there, and they were really careful about it. But they were like, we feel like we have to put a little bit in there so people know she's still in the movie, and you don't get these crazy videos with people going, well, she wasn't shown, maybe she's not in the movie. They were like, nah, we got it. I love Blended Syndicate too. I'm glad that Jacob, that Milestone compendium, I don't like the way that it looks. Let's fix this. Looks awesome, right? It really $60 for 1,300 pages. Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah, Yeah, I'm getting that compendium. And they said it was the first one. So I'm curious how much they're going to put in there, but they are doing 2 animated movies. They didn't say which. I'm guessing like I think more people are pretty obvious to the fact that it's one's going to be Static Shock, right? I'm guessing the other one is Icon and Rocket. And I really like Brandon Thomas, who's writing it. The chat was super annoying. He kept complaining until the Batman trailer. Oh my god. That would drive me crazy. I can't wait to see Icon. Yeah, and I think that's gonna be the second one. I bet anything. Other than that, it was just a lot of chit chatter. So they did have the publishing news. I seen someone say it earlier.
To bring our iconic superhero with Batman Wayne Family Adventures.
Okay, that wasn't it. They acted like when they were talking about Wayne Family Adventures, did anyone else think that they were going to announce a new webtoon? And they just didn't. They were just like, we have Wayne Family Adventures and only 74 chapters are out now, but it's brand new. It's a newsflash. No, bitch, that's been out for a long time. I mean, not a long time, but long enough. It's really, really good. It's more slice of life, but I like it, right? Michael B. Jordan officially publishing the live action Static. Okay, so I'm wondering if they're going to do still the animated one. I'm assuming so. It's kind of like a little commercial for it, right? Michael B. Jordan, yeah, absolutely think that's awesome. But they did the I don't know. And we have that Flula Borg stuff. And he's kind of funny, but he's kind of not, right? Why isn't this is so slow? Oh my god. All right, we're going to take a look. This is probably I'm interested in the Batman animated show. Hopefully it's more OG. It looked really OG noir to me. It looked very cool. We're getting a Static animated movie. Is that official? Because they didn't say it for sure. But yeah, I would guess more than anything. Son of Kal-El is Slice of Life series. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can kind of see it. Slice of life with some salt or some dribble of superheroics. This though was probably my favorite of this. We have to look at it. It got canceled, that live action fan film. So they announced the live action fan film. I guess it got canceled. That's a shame. That's a huge shame. So we're going to look at my favorite part of the whole thing. Definitely. This game looks fantastic.
All of you are the worst of the worst of the worst. Still, you're good at what you do. Even if what you do
is it just me, or is Amanda Waller really small? She's the wall. She's supposed to be the wall. And she's teeny tiny. I don't know. Maybe they're going for Viola Davis vibes here, right? Still no release yet on the game. On either one of them. I was so disappointed.
Far from good.
Look at her!
Welcome to Task Force X.
Oh my god.
Let me take a look at you. A musclehead. A nut job.
Okay, so from my understanding, Toyman is in the trailer. Where? Where did I miss that? Okay, we'll go through it. She was Lean at the end of Arkham Origins. Okay, here's my question. If this takes place in the Arkhamverse, which from my understanding it does, right? So we're looking up to after Arkham Knight. Okay. Why is Deadshot race swap then? I get the whole Will Smith interpretation is what they're going for, the more well-known in a way. But we've seen Deadshot in the series already. We've beat him in these already. I don't know. Her face is not weird. Take it back right now or we'll never be friends again. Oh my god, her face is perfect! Ask Rocksteady that. I can't. I'm gonna ask him. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm really like, I gotta quit being OCD when it comes to continuity with stuff, but come on. Because they already have a white guy, it's Boomerang, that's true. But it just doesn't make sense if you're going for continuity, at least, like, if you're gonna race swap a character, introduce a different, why not use Bloodsport? Why not use Bloodsport? He's very, well, he wasn't at the time this was created, but now people know him, right? Look at that perfection. Just bask in it.
Something that offends my eyes. And a homeless person. Yep.
Wait, are you guys? What about Assault on Arkham? What do you mean? They don't give a shit about continuity yet. Or use Peacemaker. Peacemaker's white though. And he's getting more popular, so I doubt they would do that. He was pretty tan colored. Maybe I don't remember correctly. I'll have to look it up. Even so, like, is this who you're saying is Toymaker? Is this Toymaker? Why is he a gnome or a midget? That's Gizmo. That's what I thought. Okay. All right. I like how they use Gizmo in the Titan show for like 1 second and then he's gone. Okay. All right. So where's Toymaker? Now I gotta find him.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
This has one-way ticket written all over it.
Oi, what the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here.
Oh my god.
Eyes up.
So cool.
Congratulations, Task Force Act. You're the first assets to make it in Metropolis alive.
Oh, I missed it. I just wanted to... I thought that was Javelin at first.
Is to kill the Justice League.
Oh my god. This looks so fucking good. The fact that Gizmo is in this game is blowing my mind, right? Like the fact that I know we saw Superman last year when this was announced, but like we're seeing the Flash, we're seeing John Stewart, we're seeing Diana. Holy crap! I know a lot of people are now no Toyman. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Why is this like random Green Lantern thing back here? Okay, so they're in some sort of pods here. There's Wonder Woman's little pod. Holy crap. I can't even. It looks... Oh my god.
Raise your hand if taking on the Justice League is the worst idea you've ever heard.
I kinda zoned out.
I love it.
What did you think would happen? You'd crawl out of your cells, swoop in, save the day?
Which superheroes did you say you were again?
Who is that? That I have no idea. Weasel will save the day. That's right. Wonder Woman, a ponytail? Yeah, it looks like it. I know. I like it. I like her hair down more. Num num. I don't know who that is. Anyone have any idea?
Remember, your heads are ticking.
I love the music. Whose head was that? Oh, it was whoever that guy was. Just hold on. I have to show you something. Oh my god. It's fucking perfect. Like, how does something look so realistic? Bronze Tiger would be very, very cool. Why does Flash look like Johnny Quick? I think it's just because it's like the evil Flash, right? I don't know.
He's not gonna make it.
Notice how much deeper Harley's voice is. I know she'll talk again. She doesn't look fucking weird. She doesn't. She looks amazing. But her voice is a lot deeper than usual. I love music choice.
Waller, the penguin is in flight. Repeat, the penguin is in flight.
See how much deeper it is?
Let's clip his wings.
Oh my god! He's getting up!
Hitting him again.
He's ran out the door! Somebody stop him!
Did that get him?
No! It very much did not get him. Waller! Blow up his head!
It looks so good! I freaking love it. It is weird. I wonder who the voice actress is. Maybe Harley took up smoking. Maybe. There we go. That's the excuse. Poor Penguin. I wonder who the voice actress is, because it's definitely deeper, but it looks so fun. Yeah, I did see your video, Robert. It was really good. It was different. I was surprised how good that was. But I love it. Like my biggest thing is I don't have a PS5 yet. Like, am I literally gonna have to buy a PS5 to play this? That sucks. But I know it's coming. I know it's coming. The game is coming out in late 2020. Okay, so I got time to buy one, right? I bet you, though it does, Samuel, I bet it gets pushed back to 2023. Like, it sucks. Samoa Joe voices. I wonder who voices Harley. Well, it does come out on PC. Yeah, you see how well my PC runs. I can't even play Fortnite on here, let alone something like that. You're gonna try sooner or later. Yes, we should follow Black Phoenix. No, they are back ordered. Well, that's too damn bad. I love it. It looks so damn good. I was surprised at how well, I guess I wasn't surprised. The first trailer was really, really good too, right? And then we have Peacemaker. Because what here, let me see if I can get to it first. What's his name? Oh my god. James Gunn is gonna James Gunn, right? Like, I love that they hinted that they're making him redeemable. And I don't think that's a bad thing. But my biggest thing with the Peacemaker, and it does look good. I'm not saying that. I am using the timestamps, kinda. Like, I'm using the thing that says down there. I'm so excited for the show. My biggest problem with that, Terrence, is like, okay. So, if we have this Peacemaker show and it takes place after, Tara Strong is doing that? Really? That doesn't sound like Tara Strong's Harley to me. Maybe it's just because it's short samples, but it looks awesome either way. So, Peacemaker in Suicide Squad was a character that I wanted to really like, and he was good for a while, right? It was funny. He had good banter. John Cena does a great job. And then we went to the point where he actually kills Rick Flag and almost kills Ratcatcher too. How are you going to make me like this character again? Because in that movie, I was all about like somebody shooting his head off. You gotta make me, you're gonna have to work for it. Like, the first couple episodes are gonna have to be relatively redeeming because they were not. Killing Rick Flag was insane. Like, okay, Rick Flag was in the first one, and yeah, he may not have been a favorite in it, and maybe people didn't even necessarily love that movie. But the dynamic he had, like the compassion and love he showed for Enchantress, made people relate to him, right? And then he goes and tries to kill him. It just, I don't know. It's gonna have to be good. And I think James Gunn doesn't do anything that's not good, right? But you're gonna have to work for this one to win me over.
You cool?
I love he's
What
like,
does that mean?
Truth is,
that reminded me, have you ever seen Dazed and Confused where he's like, you cool? He's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, all right. I fucking love that movie.
supposed to be in prison.
For what?
Superhero stuff.
What superhero are you?
Peacemaker.
Get out of here! There's no superhero called Peacemaker!
But I'm famous.
One thing James Gunn does so well, better than most, is the music selection he uses. Like, it always gets you pumped and like makes you excited, and it always goes with it so well. Freaking awesome. The Peacemaker, what a joke. Vigilante looks cool though, right? It's Adrian Chase, right? I'm pretty sure.
You're a born killer with expertise in every weapon known to humankind. I'm giving you the chance to stay out of prison and work for me.
Kill people.
Bad people.
This is hardcore. Be a handler in the field.
I sense a love story coming on. Just saying. Peacemaker's time is now. You can't see him in DC, but his time is now. You know, right? He's actually kind of heading up the Suicide Squad right now. Spoilers, earmuffs if you're reading Suicide Squad and Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing actually just like Peacemaker is kind of going through this thing where he didn't know what to do, right? He had to listen to Amanda. He's got that thing in the back of his neck. But he didn't feel like what he was doing was right or for peace. Get the pun. Okay. And he took in the latest Swamp Thing, he took the thing out of his neck, and he's kind of got it in the green, and he's like, I can mimic the heartbeat if you want to actually do what you want to do. So I'm curious where they're going to take him. He's kind of like, okay, but it's still weird to me that Peacemaker is cool again. Like, he's such a off-brand character. Vigilante was awesome in Arrow. I passed on so many of those shows because I thought, I've heard reviews and they were bad and they were this, and I should have watched them for myself. I really should have.
John Economist, Tech and Tactics.
I've learned my lesson with that
recruit, Adebayo.
You don't have to shoot people after you already killed them.
Right.
She's so cute.
Who's the guy that's peeking out behind the trash can?
Vigilantes, trying to be helpful.
Our first target is Senator Roland Goff.
I love Eagly.
Goff may be traveling with his family.
Are you sure those two kids came out of those parents?
Oh my God,
That's an attractive
this
couple.
part.
That one looks like it came out of them, but the other one looks like a butt baby.
A butt baby.
Yeah, my older brother told me there's two types of babies. One that comes out normal, and then butt babies. Worse in every way, they come out of a woman's butt. No, I believed I was a butt baby until I was like 14.
That explains a lot. There's something about him that...
So, like, not in that sense or anything, but if you have, like, a nephew or a kid, take M&M's or even Skittles. No, take M&M's and tell... Because Skittles do kind of taste different. Take them and tell them that, like, the blue or the red or blueberry or cherry or something, and just see if they fall for it. It's fun.
Sad.
Hey, Dad.
I didn't mind Sparta.
Isn't that somebody famous? I recognize his face.
You know, lately I'm just thinking Maniac.
Hey, no!
That's because we're born killers. What separates us from
I thought
other
at first that was Arm Fall Off Boy, but I don't think so. Those are the only two good ones. I thought that was Arm Fall Off Boy, but I don't think so.
We only
because he
kill
shows
bad
up again.
people. Usually. Unless there's a mistake.
You use being a jerk as a way to push people away.
You suck at PowerPoint.
But if you would just drop that, people actually
See,
might like
redemption. What the fuck? That would be terrible. What is up with that lady's hair? It's so bad. Aw, I love it! I know it's CGI, but I don't care.
Me. Dad, grab my phone. I don't want to move. Dad?
I'm looking forward to that show, definitely. It looks really cute. It gives me the boy vibes. Yeah, The Boys is so good. I thought it was supposed to be coming back soon. I'm waiting for season 3, like, his dad walks off. Isn't his dad, like, is that Christopher Walken? I don't know. He looks familiar. Even so, like, it looks pretty good. 3 days after your birthday. So your birthday is the 10th. They burned Vigilante into a Deadpool wannabe. Yeah, I guess I haven't read Vigilante in a really long time, so I'd have to read up on them. I don't remember. Hugged by an Eagle is about as American as it gets. Yeah, that's right. That's awesome. I think it looks really good. I think it was one of the brighter spots in this. So then they did some stuff with like Superman and Lois. I'm not gonna go through it like fine tooth comb because it was like meh, right? Like it was like Superman as Lois is coming back for season 2, and it's all because of you. Thank you. Oh my god. Cool. Awesome. In a Supergirl like farewell thing. And then they did like the Stargirl like teaser, and I was annoyed because God, my cough. I'm sorry. I haven't seen the newest episode of Stargirl. Like, oh, why do that to me? So, my adventures with Superman. I seen Tava talking about this a little bit ago. They didn't really like show much. Like, that's what's the basic image we got before, and we got some concept designs. Supergirl, good riddance. Yeah, I heard that one was. I actually did watch that when Monel came through, and then he like left. I think that was season 2, and then I dropped it. I'm really bad about giving shows a chance just because I'm not a huge TV person. I'd much rather read. Ooh, Jimmy looks effeminate. We'll go with effeminate. I guess he's always been a little effeminate. You know what? If you want a good Jimmy story, just go read Superman Pal Jimmy Olsen by Matt Fraction. It's fantastic. It would be much better than this. Lois looks like a 12-year-old boy, but all right. So they did and there were parts that were super cringy. That's Jimmy. Yeah, that's Jimmy. That is Jimmy. I'm gonna give it a chance though. I'm a wait and see kind of person. At least I try to be. Sometimes I can't. So he did this whole thing. Oh, he looks like yeah, he does. This is the motto change part. Like I said, I'm not gonna go super deep into it. They did announce that they thought the Warworld saga, right? By everybody's favorite person, Philip Kennedy Johnson, totally normal dude, was going to be the biggest thing since the death of Superman. How? I don't understand how. Like, there's no hype around it. When it comes to Superman, people, like, at comic shops for years would be like, well, where were you when you found out Superman died? Now it's like, nobody's going to be like, where were you when Superman left Earth and abandoned Earth and went and helped Warworld? Like, I don't know. I just don't see it being anywhere comparable to that. That's just me. I'm not saying I'm not reading it, but then we get this. And as I have clearly had no issue whatsoever with Jonathan coming out as bi, I actually think it's very smart. It will separate him from his dad. My problem is they did it on National Coming Out Day, right? This was clearly planned ahead as publicity, which means they are using somebody's sexuality for publicity. Do you understand? Like, in a sense, that's kind of wrong. Like, I get that. Why not just let them naturally come out? I get, like, I think full final order cutoff was today, and that's why they did it. It doesn't feel forced to me. That's not the problem, Tava, with me. The problem was that it was done as a publicity stunt, and you should not be using somebody's sexuality for publicity. You shouldn't. It's almost degrading in a way. And I want to reiterate, I am all for Jonathan being bi. I think it is smart. What I don't think is okay is using somebody's sexuality for free press. Like, I just don't. And it's done over and over again. And that's It's a gimmick. Exactly, Cam. That's right. We are 5 issues into this. 5 issues. 5 issues into learning about Jonathan. The problem with storytelling like this, in my opinion, is you have to learn to love that character, right? Going back to Swamp Thing. We liked Alec Holland before we cared about his relationship with Abby, right? Yes, we liked them together, but it was done in a long-term storytelling. And in order to do something like that, you have to make us like character number 1 before we're going to care about any sort of familial or romantic relationships. You don't use something as a gimmick, especially if you are truly, and Tom Taylor said he is, if you are truly trying to tell a coming of age story. Don't use it as a gimmick. Use it as a way to make people feel included. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I don't want to sound too like down on Jonathan's sexuality. What I'm down on is the corporate side of it. Jonathan's basically a clean slate, right? He was aged up 2 years ago. He's only 6 years old. Tom Taylor blacked you on Twitter. I don't think you're missing much. I like him as a storyteller generally. Like, okay, so look, I use this a lot of times just because he wrote it also in my videos. Let's compare this to Injustice. Tom Taylor also did that. So if you're looking, Twitter is a joke. Twitter is the biggest joke ever. Twitter is a platform. Twitter is a platform that should just be wiped. I think if it was wiped off the face of the earth, we would absolutely be in a better place. So I use this reference just because it's the same author. In Injustice universe, we saw Harley go from being Joker's punching bag, right, to being herself, to learning about her actually having to hide her child, Lucy, right? So that takes a long time. I'm talking about long storytelling here. And then eventually her and Ivy started talking back and forth, started getting more romantic. And I don't think it was till year 3 or 4 we actually saw them got married, and it was amazing. I don't remember what year it is right offhand, but it was awesome. Nobody was against that. Do you remember anybody being mad that Ivy and Harley got married in Injustice? He used long-term storytelling. Your fans are going to stick around if you do the quality of work that we've seen from you before, whether it's Deceased or Injustice. The problem is you're doing this really rushed, and you did it. My biggest problem is you using somebody's sexuality as a gimmick. It's wrong in every sense of the way. The only problem with John Kent's gimmick, let me see here, figure drawing, is that people who act like it's the end of the world, gimmicks abound in comics. Yes, I understand. I totally get that. I just don't think it's okay to use somebody as a gimmick. I don't know if I'm making sense. It makes sense in my head, I swear. I have no issue with it. I actually think it's really smart. I don't want to see a cookie cutter version. Oh, Superman, if you're going to tell a different story. Superman, one of his best friends is Batman. He is the straight white savior, as Tom Taylor would say, right? Give us something different, because Jonathan's best friend is Damian. It's the same thing. This is a way to tell a different story using Jay. Just make us like the character first, because we haven't had that chance to regain our love for Jonathan as a grown-up. Our love for Jonathan as a child was always there. It was amazing, right? Super Sons was amazing, even though it didn't sell well. I loved it. Then he was aged up. And it makes sense in my head, right? It's hard. Talking's hard. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm going to stick with it for a while, right? Hello, Reese. I'm going to stick with it for a while. I absolutely think that it could be good. Hello, Christian. I just want I just want Tom Taylor to understand the in-depth storytelling we know he is 100% capable of. But then again, try again in another. What about Kathy? That was a school crush. That was nothing. Like, that wasn't a real relationship. You don't have real relationships when you're 10. You know what I mean? But then they use it as a sounding board here to basically, kind of do the same thing and then introduce what?
Artist John Timms. This is a different, younger Superman who's figuring out how he wants to fight for the future and who he is as a person.
And I love that.
You may have recently heard the news that John Kent's relationship with reporter Jay Nakamura will be formalized as John comes out as bisexual in issue number 5 out in November. And we couldn't be prouder to tell this important story.
And I love
We talk
that.
a lot about the power of the multiverse in DC storytelling, and this is an incredible example. We can have John Kent exploring his identity in the comics, as well as John Kent learning about the secrets of his family on TV and the Superman.
On TV, okay, so he's talking about Superman and Lois. And I love that, right? Like, I want to know and learn more. I just hope that I can't wait for Superman to return. I just hope that they actually stay true to what he's saying. There's always going to be moralizing in comics. That's just how comics is. But stay true to what you're saying. And I think it's possible. I think it's a lot overblown. I really, really do.
And Lois TV show on the CW. I have one more bit of Superman news to share first with you, the fans.
Has upset people.
We're excited to announce that to better reflect the storylines that we're telling across DC and to honor Superman's incredible legacy of over 80 years of building a better world, Superman's motto is evolving.
Here we
Superman
go.
has long been a symbol of hope, who inspires people, and it is that optimism and hope that powers him forward with his new mission statement. Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
All right. I can't get rid of that little line. I apologize. Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. I have already seen people upset. I know people aren't going to like it, and I know people aren't going to like that I don't mind it. I don't. It always started off with truth and justice. Cringe. I knew it. I fucking knew it. No more American way. I don't care. I lost faith in what? How do I say this without sounding crazy? I lost faith in a lot of what America was, but the American ideal is what still is there. Now, I have a whole history lesson coming on this. So I don't want to go too much in depth. But it all started with truth and justice, and it evolved. They've changed it multiple times, right? I think there is a great deal of youth out there that lost faith in America in the same way I did. Whether it is politicians or police or our state government or anything, a lot of people have lost faith in what it is. Now, the American ideal is something a little different. The American ideal is you can, come to America and you can basically pull yourself up by your bootstraps or whatever that old saying is. And you can work your way into having a good life. It's not necessarily true anymore. America's kind of broken with a lot of what they stand for. Tristan or anyone here been a part of the USA chant? No, I've never been anywhere that I would have that. And this also, now I know Action Comics, I believe it was 900, actually had Superman denounce his citizenship. I know they reversed that, I get that. But I don't have an issue with this at all. Because we already know he's already got the American colors. We know he's American. It doesn't mean he's not American. That doesn't take anything away. True justice and a better tomorrow. If they're actually going for a better tomorrow, yeah, great. But it doesn't feel like that in America anymore. It doesn't. It doesn't. You can't hurt Superman. Let me see here. You can't hurt Superman, but you can outsmart him and break his heart. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I definitely think this is a better way than having him renounce his citizenship. They didn't need to make a new motto, but I feel like it was more of a business. Now, okay. Please don't fall for the bullshit I've seen around. that it has to do with it becoming a what's it called? The IP with copyright where you can use it. They lost that trademark in 2006. So they're not like 15 years later, the trademark's up. No, that's bullshit. The truth is, it's from a business standpoint. They want to appeal to a wider variety. I'm hurting America's feelings. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. But America right now is kind of a little fucked up. You've got crazy ass mandates. You've got people wanting to know your personal health information and demanding it. It's kind of fucked up. Not to mention cops and, oh God, Robert, I don't want to get too political because that's when I start losing subs or I just comment on somebody else's video and then I lose a bunch. So Clark Kent is American, but Superman belongs to the world. Yes. Yes, the American ideals determine how he does, but he never pushed American values. Okay, I don't necessarily agree with that part. Thank you, Robert, for supporting the channel. But this is so hard to talk about without giving my whole video away for tomorrow. He definitely pushed American ideals, especially like World War II era. But he also never made you think so. That's what's so great about Clark. And I think it was in, I don't remember what it was in. Oh shit, I'll remember. He basically was like, I can tell you what I think, I can do, I can inspire. I'm not going to push what the All-Star Superman. I don't remember the exact quote, but he was like, I can't make you think something, right? So I don't have an issue with this. I know a lot of people are. There's going to be people like, oh, they hate America. No, they don't. It's business. Unfortunately, that's probably the truth of it. And that's all I'm going to say. Because I still want you to watch my video tomorrow because I worked my fucking ass off on that shit. I wasted way too many hours researching and going through academic documents where this all started. All-Star Superman. Okay, that's what I thought so, but he never made you be like American. Exactly. He never pushed you to that point where you had to think like him. He always let you make up his mind. And by doing good, he inspired you. Business is America. That's exactly right. Oh, goodness. There's so much to do, unwrap with this whole sentence. But yeah, I gotta save it. Because if not, that work was for nothing. So they did the whole announcement, right? The Super Pets and Doom Patrol is getting a 4th season, and I'm amazed that Titans is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how Titans has gotten a 4th season. It is, and I mean this with the greatest amount of respect for Brian Edward Hill I can. It is garbage. So bad that I hate watch it because I want to yell at the TV and tell them how it's done. So bad that it should not even be related to DC. It is a damper to the comics. It is a damper to the name. Totally respectfully mean that. Sorry. It is that bad. I'm actually surprised that they hooey. So we have a Flash sneak peek. We have to look at the Flash, right? Isn't that the only way to watch TV, right? You kind of gotta. It's oh boy. War tomorrow is always America's values. Yes, that's exactly right. I haven't seen Titans, and I don't think I'll ever. You are saving yourself some sanity, I promise. So let's take a look at the Flash teaser. Because Ezra Miller, I gotta just say something.
Live from the set of The Flash, it looks like this.
What the? Hold on. What is he wearing? Any opinion? Yeah, we're gonna get to. I don't think I passed the Super Sun stuff, did I? No, not yet. We're getting there, I promise. What is that? I like Ezra Miller. I think he's an okay actor, but is that a slave thing? Like, where you like, where you like put a leash to it? Is he somebody's like, what is that? Okay. Well, DC allowed him to wear, okay. All right. He's wearing a choker. It's not a choker though, Raymond. It is, isn't it one of those slave necklaces like people wear in the bedroom? Come on. I don't know exactly what it's called, but okay, yes, it's a choker. It's cute. I'll borrow it.
And we can't yet because we're still making it. We wanted to show you a teaser, but we can't because we don't have enough small sneak peek.
I think this actually wrapped at this point now.
We really hope to see me.
Here we go.
Tell me something.
I don't care about his fashion stuff. I don't either. I just giggled.
You can go anywhere you want, right?
So is that him talking to himself?
Any timeline, any universe.
Look at this. It's so pretty. What the fuck?
Why do you want to stay?
So he's going to see his mom clearly here. Like, this is Flashpoint live action, kind of, right? I love the costume, too. It looks so good. He's getting his ring.
And you changed the past.
Okay, so clearly we're getting two Flashes here, right? We're getting one with this, like, badass fucking costume. And then we're getting one that, like, took over a Batman costume and spray painted it. I kind of like it. Dun, dun, dun. We got some bat ears. So see what I mean here? Like, this is spray painted, and this is the real costume. Clearly they're going to get Keaton here. I just want to know, my biggest thing was also Supergirl. Exactly. You know what? I just want to know, is this Laura Lane cat, or is it, I don't know. We could retire the armored Flash look, please. I know. I like it, though. It's kind of cool. I kind of dig it.
Ben?
Batman is in. What is this? This is for the Flash movie. Sorry. Oh, shit. I would do the same thing. I would do the exact same thing. And then I'd be like, can I get a selfie? In production. Okay, it looks really cool. Like, it's not mind-blowing. My hope is that it's Laura Lane cat. I kind of there with you, right? It's not mind-blowing, but they were still in production when they did it, right? Ooh, Terrence. She could be Christopher Reeve's Superman's daughter in the movie. That's actually a good theory. But Hooded Justice, let's not forget, a lot of celebrities are assholes and do asshole things and always get away with it. Yeah. You know what? And that's what I think, like, it took me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. I had to separate art from artist. And it's so much better. Like, it's so much better when you're able to. The only one I can't do it to right now is Tom King. Like, Mr. Miracle, one of my favorite books ever. But he got into this, like, slump where he started writing only strong females. And that's what we're seeing. We saw it with his Batman run. We saw it with Rorschach, which I didn't finish, so I could be wrong about that. And then 12 just dropped for Strange Adventures and earmuffs. If you haven't read 12 yet and you went to, Alana is the victor, and I got the impression that Adam's dead. Like I don't know. Tom King is a very depressed individual. Tom King used to be amazing. That's the thing. That's the problem. Same with people like like Dan Slott. Fantastic. You know, why did they go through this? I would actually like to, I'm not going to lie, when I have time, I would like to go through and look at some of the old other histories and see if I see it in a different light. There was a lot that I didn't like. Like, Tom King used to be great. Same with Bendis. Exactly, Tava. Exactly. So I get like John Ridley's kind of like the big writer, one of the bigger writers at DC, because he's got I Am Batman. Skip John Ridley, please. I'm not going to talk about it long, I promise. My problem is those books were a little damning, right? They were a little like, I don't know why that keeps like saying it's, I don't know. All right, it's loading apparently. I haven't even pressed play, but it's loading. A lot of it he ignores. Like, he completely ignored that like Lex was president and he made it all about Obama. It was just it's bad. It's something you can totally, at least in my opinion, you can skip. I love how they brought out like the Injustice stuff, but everybody's already seen Injustice that was probably going to see it, right? What is going on? I don't know what it was cringe. It's just, how's the sales of his books? That's actually a really good question. I might have to look that up on Comic-Con later. It is not okay. So we're just gonna talk about it until it decides to play. Okay, so it decided to play.
And one thing I wanted to ask you about
on
was
a part
the
I literally
collaboration
don't
with
care
Rick
about.
Morales
Set it
on
to
this,
480p.
and you're a
Let's
creative
try
consultant for this, and I'm sure
this is why I can't play games on here, because it is absolutely terrible. Okay, so they did the whole Injustice thing. Yeah, I get it. And it accidentally skipped the Sandman sneak peek. And that's okay. It wasn't that great. It was just a picture of Lucifer. And it just, I don't know. I wasn't super impressed. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick and show you. I don't know who's looking forward that much to Sandman. I know I am, just because I'm a huge Sandman person, right? I can't. I'm not going to be able to find a picture real quick on this PC. It's so slow. Yeah, it's not going to work. I'm sorry. It just wasn't that great. Like, it was just a girl with blonde hair. I don't know. So nothing new from NetherRealm. Ed Boon literally didn't need to be there. And then they did an Injustice sneak peek after everybody's already seen the movie. Like, okay, the movie was out. Or it's not even supposed to be out yet. You found Sandman boring? How can you find Sandman boring? How? How? Sandman is like the best. Smallville. Okay, so they're going into. I didn't even get it correct. Oh my god, this is a mess. I'm so sorry. Sandman is one of Sandman. You need to reread it. It's fantastic. It's I love it. Okay, Gotham Knights. Maybe we can get that to work. I love it. Oh, I was okay. I was like, whoa, Sandman is the cat's meow. Oh, you meant the Sandman panel. Yeah, it was real short. It was just like, oh, here's a look at this and have fun with it. It was like, all right. But I love Sandman. Sandman is Cam. Oh my god. I should probably do like 10 videos on it and just convince you to read it, because it's so good. Let's check a look. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say this before we get into it. Gotham Knights graphics didn't nearly as impress me as much as Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but it does look good. It just doesn't have that, like, those were also cut scenes. I don't know. It just didn't look as, it looks great. Don't get me wrong, I want it bad. I want to play it right now. It just, the graphics didn't look as good. I'm not sure what to make about. I know I kind of love it, but I'm like a little.
They thought they had a handle on
I like
this
the
city.
court though. I It just doesn't look as clean cut.
They never did.
They gotta show that booty though, right?
You
just focus on it.
don't stand a chance. Because they're always watching.
Wasn't this supposed to be out already? Like, I thought it was supposed to come out this summer. I don't know. Gotham Knights, I'm looking forward to. I am too. I just...
Always listening.
I want it now.
Pulling everybody's strings.
Oh, shit. Getting some talons.
Yours.
I love it. Especially
But
with the
no
court,
one
right?
talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls.
See what I mean? Like, they don't look near as good as the other.
They're listening.
It got delayed. That makes sense. The Court of... and that's my biggest thing, Cam. The Court of Owls without Batman is a big to-do, right? It's a rewrite, almost. It's gonna be hard, but I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm hoping. Aw, shit. I think we decided before. Isn't that supposed to be Tim, not Damien? It's basically a Bat Family game. That's exactly right. It looks so good, though! Poor Jason. Gonna have to go fight some talons. Why is she wearing that? Oh!
If you
Alfred
really
is
want to go down this
DLC.
rabbit hole, you
Poor
need to
Alfred.
know there's no coming back from it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm not... Wait, is there more? Did I miss something? Stop it. Yeah, I did. Oh, the behind-the-scenes stuff. We're not going to watch that. So, I'm definitely interested. Definitely interested. I just, I don't know. The graphics aren't near as good, but that's okay. It's got a lot to live up to. I loved Arkham Knight. And I felt like we almost got more last year, right? We got the gameplay. Hello, Nick. Hello, Vito and Loki. I don't know if I said hi to you guys. I'm sorry. Or Noah. I love it, but I don't know. The other one got me so excited. This one didn't. And it was like a little disappointing. I am not watching the Batwoman stuff. Not even a little bit. Or the Catwoman Hunted stuff. We'll talk about the what it announced. But it looks so anime and I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's made for a younger audience. I totally get it. They also announced they did show more last year. That's what I thought. They showed actual gameplay, like going against Freeze and stuff, right? So that comes out February 8th, and then they announced Constantine House of Mystery, and I couldn't understand if that was a short or if that was an actual full-length movie. And then they have Teen Titans Go versus DC Superhero Girls, cute. Green Lantern, Beware My Power, and then Battle of the Super Sons. Instantly, I was like, hell yeah. Like, so many people want that. So many people want that. I hope it does. Catwoman anime is amazing. I'm glad you like it. I really am. I'm gonna check it out, but I don't know. I like anime, but it's not my favorite thing. Like big eyes and all that fun stuff. Okay. All right, sure, why not? It's just it looks so weird to me. But I'm so particular and I feel bad about being particular, but I am. Oh, and then they did the Batman Bat Wheels, right? Okay. They talked a little bit with the new Batgirl. She's super freaking cute, but they did reveal that for sure, Barbara Gordon is gonna have that red hair, right? So I thought that was really cool. Thanks for informing me. Everyone likes you, Bianca. You got to come back on. Oh, they did the Titans thing. And then the series. Okay, so did you guys see? I want to show you one part particular. Hold on. I think I got it.
Oh, hello, ladies, gentlemen, theys, and gays.
I died laughing. It's so cute. So I love this series. I know a lot of people don't. I kind of compare it to like wait, Tristan is a newbie and she isn't well versed. She will be one of us one day. Are you talking about anime? I'm not super new. Like, I watched Tokyo Ghoul. I watched My Hero Academia. I'm in the middle of watching I watched Fruit Basket. I'm in the middle of watching Death Note, which is definitely my favorite at this point. Well, no, Tokyo Ghoul is. Well, even so. I always compare this Harley Quinn show because people are like, oh my god, it's so woke. No, you know, like, I don't know if you guys watch it, but like, I probably watch One Punch Man is like, that one doesn't interest me. I don't know much about it. I guess that could be why. But like, Harley reminds me of something like Family Guy or American Dad, where they make fun of everything. Like, nothing is off the table, right? They'll make fun of gay people. They'll make fun of straight people. They'll make fun of lefties, right? They don't care. That's what this show is. And I love it. And then her introduction, she's like, hello. I don't remember what she said. Ladies and gentlemen, theys and gays. I'm like, I need to that's going to be my new intro. I always say I'm going to do a new intro and I never can. It's always like, just, hi guys. Kite Man was not done dirty. Did you really think that there was going to be any other end than them two getting together? No way. It was just to the end. It's a great parody. That's right. It really is. I like it. I'm waiting for season 3. I'm not going to show the sizzle reel because it's like, I don't know, like not even colored and stuff, but it's cute. I like Kaylee Cuoco as Harley. At first, I had to really get used to her voice, but once I got used to it, she was Harley Quinn, right? Yay. Thank you, Gary, very much. I hate how Red Hood eyes blink. If they wanted white eyes, make them lenses to make it realistic. They're moving eyes. Make it a cartoon. Are you talking about on the gameplay we just watched? I didn't even notice. I guess I should have. I'll have to go back there later. I didn't realize they even did the white eyes. Thank you very much, by the way. But yeah, she left him at the otter. Yeah. Hey guys is more than enough, right? Straight to the point. Yeah, she left him at the altar. That's okay. She wasn't in love. He wasn't in love. He left her. If I remember correctly. I've been reading the Eat, Bang, Kill to her. Oh my god. I know I've seen Robert just mentioned it. It's by T. Franklin. I don't know who the artist is right offhand. And it's so good. It is so good. Like, if you like Harley or Ivy, oh my god, you're going to love this comic. Like, it's everything you ever wanted, and it's silly and fun to say, "Ayo, what's up?" Yeah, there we go. I would sound so goofy doing that. But it's so you'll love it. It's absolutely really, really good. Let's see what we had. We had the Cape Crusader stuff. They didn't really have anything to show from it. Like one little picture. I think this is it. Stop. I'm pushing the wrong button. Let me see. Okay, that is not it.
Unless I can talk Bruce into doing a special episode.
No black and white episode. I know that's what you were saying because I remember. But even so, they had Bruce Timm on there. Oh, hey, I got it. Hell, that was pure luck. That's like the only picture they have. I don't know if that's supposed to be Solomon or what. You reviewed the first one. It didn't make me want to read it. I did. And I would review the rest, but I don't know. People don't like reviews. I'm not going to lie, but I love them. I think that's supposed to be solid. If Paul Dini is involved, then I'm not interested. No, he's not. It's just Bruce Timm. But he's looking like Bruce Timm looks like a mad scientist at this point. I don't know if it's just me or what, but he gives me like crazy Smallville Brainiac vibes. I don't know if I can. Like, he looks like he could be the villain in every story. He looks. Oh, that image was from the 75th anniversary short. Okay, I was wrong. I apologize. I thought it was from this actual stuff. He looks scary. So they did this. They kept trying to get people involved. I don't know if you guys seen this. Like, they're like, do this TikTok trend and hashtag it. Be like Batman. I'm like, no, not gonna do that. They did the same thing with Wonder Woman. They announced I guess it was Lucidi. It's you idiot. It doesn't matter. It's a mobile game, right? I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I'm not a mobile person. Like, I just don't play mobile games at all. Oh, okay. Naomi is
announcing the winner at the end of the show.
Naomi is one thing I wanted to talk about.
Well, as I said before, she's a fairly new superhero, so there's a lot of room for growth. But honestly, she's a young female Black teenage superhero, which is really
okay. So for one, I'm gonna check out Naomi. I definitely am. I liked the comic. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. What about Young Justice season 4? Well, I would have had to see season 1, 2, and 3 to care about it. But yes, season 4 I think is out. I feel like she needs some more of those gold things in her hair. Like, that is like, I don't know. Who asked for this show? I don't know. It's done by Ava DuVernay. I'm going to check it out. I don't think it's going to be terrible, but my expectations aren't like through the roof with it, right? I'm afraid it's going to be another Batwoman show. And I don't definitely have any interest in that. And that makes me mad because, like, Batwoman could have been done really well, and they're using some of the best characters. Like, why? She blocked me on Twitter as well. Twitter is a cesspool. Leave it. No, I'm just kidding. I love Young Justice. I need to watch it. I do. But this felt so much like line skipping. It's like, ugh, I don't know. You got to have a fan base to start a good show, right? I don't know. I think this one in Yara, and I know they didn't go with Yara, but this one and Yara were a mistake. Like, I know they didn't order it. So we had like I don't think there's an actual teaser for Shazam, is there? Let me see here. Like, just behind the scenes bullshit, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it looks cool, I guess. Hello, Christopher.
Hello, my name is Zachary.
So, Shazam, the first Shazam is so underrated. So, you only use fucking Twitter to look at today. Okay, well, at least you're spending your time wisely. Wait. Is that for Naomi? 6-issue miniseries, and it's #1 is at $200. I know, like, Dial H for Hero and stuff had 12, but did that have 6? So Shazam, right? The first one is so underrated. It's so good. But the second one, they're using new villains, and Jeff Johns is involved. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that. I think that it's going to be another one that's really good. I love the new costumes. I really think that they look good. I like that they did like the whole like 80th anniversary. Like, who?
Something.
Okay, look at this. Let me see if I can get it to pause on it.
That we take on to the next generation of fans.
Pause,
and
lady.
That is.
Okay, hold on. I got to look this up now that we're talking about it. How old is Linda Carter? 70 years old. This woman, please look at your screen. Please look at your screen. This woman is 70 years old. Oh my God. She's beautiful. Like, that's amazing. I know it's got a lot to do with money and all that stuff, but hoo-wee. She is so damn pretty still. I love it. I like that they did that like whole like yeah, Sweet Tooth stuff with the cutesy little kid, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. I didn't quite understand. I was gonna ask you guys, and I mentioned it in my video. What the hell is all of this? Why did he make it? Like, he did this whole thing here.
And I am so excited to take a look at this with all the fans watching right now, too.
You know how slowly I draw.
Tried to draw anything.
All right, let's get to it.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Well, look, it wasn't just a draw, right? So that was the challenge.
So now that we've got some more revealed, what does it all mean, Jim?
Right here, I think.
Yeah, so that is the $64,000 question, if I could date myself. But then in a day, it is the and so that the fan.
Okay, you get my point here, right? Jim Lee is a short dude, right? I mean, she's got heels on, but he's definitely a small little guy. What is it? What are they talking about? Linda is ageless. She's so pretty, right? So, what are they trying to hide? Like, I was looking through the picture. I don't get it either. I was trying to look through the picture. And it's got, like, obviously they're doing, homage to Crisis, but they've got Stargirl, and I don't know. I have no... Is he swearing? No, he wasn't swearing. He was, hiding whatever the announcement was. I don't know. Maybe they were just supposed to. He is, hyping up the next Crisis event. That will be the... That's exactly what I thought. Totally. I totally just didn't steal that from you, Samuel. The next Crisis, we've heard about it, for like 6 months now. They're doing a Crisis event. What is it going to be? What is it? Let's see what it's titled here. It just says Christ. Okay, so it's just Crisis on Infinite. I don't know. Whatever it is, are they going to Yeah, I think they are. They're definitely going to reboot the DCU. It's coming. Gary, thank you. And what are you smoking? The Catwoman one looks so seductive. Voice, big butts, and anime eyes is cute. You like the Harley side? I don't know. I guess to me it's weird for the crossover, right? Where they had to bleep them. Yeah, that's exactly right. For me, Gary, it's more like a weird crossover for me. Because if I'm going to watch anime, I'm going to watch anime. If I'm going to watch an animated DCU or DCEU or AU, I'm going to watch something from that. And to have them come together, I guess is just more of a personal thing where I'm like, I got to get used to it. There's nothing wrong with it necessarily. I just got to get used to it. I wonder what the hell they're going to do though. Like, I don't know. It seems like money. I try to give you always give reliable information. Are you kidding me? Oh, speaking of reliable information from Samuel Sierra, something I am super mad about. Yeah, so no more Why the Last Man. No more. What? Oh yeah. I remember the anime Kami girls. Do you remember they were actually DLC for the first Injustice game. That was my Catwoman. Oh, so pretty. I forgot about that. So, Why the Last Man is canceled. Yep. I am so mad. Like, that show is fantastic. It does politics right. It is the... Stop laughing. It's not funny. I'm so mad. Like, why are they doing DMZ? Like, DMZ was okay, but it wasn't Why the Last Man. When did that get canceled? I guess just today. From my understanding, I'm really bummed about it because it's a really, really, like, a lot of people talk, and I do it all the time on this channel, how to do politics in a book or how to do politics in a show. And they represent both sides pretty accurately and in a good light. Like, we see, the Democrats, the Pelosi side of that, that are running the show right now. Basically, and I'm not going to spoil anything. So just if you're not caught up or if you don't care, I'm just saying, it's done right. we see the Meghan McCain almost, Republican side done right. They do issues with trans done right. Everything is done right in that show. And I don't understand why it got canceled. Like, there was a really good line. Okay, so earmuffs, I lied. Brian Wood is a real political guy. No, it's Brian. That's a Brian K. Vaughan comic. And Pia Guerrera. But, so, basically, there was one line in this last one that I actually thought was really good. So, earmuffs. Basically, we see Yorick, and he's at a women's prison that when all this happened, right? They had to get out of there and they escaped. So it's kind of like a compound where all these Brian Wood did DMZ. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. God, no. It's just not as good. And we see Yorick sitting there and he's talking to one of the other ladies and it wasn't like a big thing, right? There was people walking around, people that kind of look like, what you would think of a typical I teach gym class lesbian. And then you would have normal people. And then you would have, an older lady, a black lady. It didn't matter, right? It was just a big group. Whoa, DMZ is going for 50 and Why the Last Man is going for 200. Holy crap. That's awesome though. Anyway, so they're looking at Yorick and they're like, he's kind of like weirded out, because he's a dude. And he's like, they're like, we have men around here. We're not impressed. And I just thought it was so well done. Like, they weren't there to, like, try to make babies with him. They weren't impressed. They didn't want him to lift anything. They just wanted to know his story. And I thought it was really well done. They do all of the topics in that really, really well. And it's kind of sad that it actually was canceled. Now, I don't know. We still have a couple more episodes. But it was good. It's good. It's so good. It's such a shame. I'm disappointed. We've got the big thing here, right? Everybody's looking forward to the Batman. How much of the number one book going? I'm curious about that. What Sweet Tooth's going for? I would have to look through. I think I have that in graphic novel. Well, even so, haven't seen Why the Last Man. The showrunner. Let me see here. The showrunner was talking about the show, but said nothing about the show and talked about diversity. Well, I mean, that's a big thing with this one, not because of necessarily the idea of diversity, but because the idea that there are no men left. So they have to figure out how to do trans and talk about testosterone, talk about having it. And I love the way that they're doing the Amazons with Hero. Oh, so good. And it's so like, it was really weird to me. So again, earmuffs. I don't know who's watching it, but earmuffs. So for the last episode, we see, I think it was the last episode, we see Hero and she's taking a bath and she's like really ashamed of her body. And there was not like, when I grew up that day and age, right? I grew up and Sweet Tooth is $100. Holy crap. Wow, that's amazing. So I grew up in the age where you had people like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. That was the body type, right? I'm kind of a little fucked up because of it. Not necessarily, I don't blame it on that, but I have my own personal, how do I say this? Real issues with that body dysmorphia, and I've had them my entire life. I've learned how to deal with them. They get worse sometimes. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I get mad and I'm mad for a day. That is just how I am. But I grew up in that time period. Robert, networks are expecting Walking Dead money at start. That's a shame. Thank you, Robert, by the way, very much. It's such a shame. It's such a good show. And I grew up in that age where it was midriff showing. That's what I always had to kind of cut off t-shirts, midriff showing, right? And if you had any sort of ass, you were fat, right? So what channel is Why the Last Man on? It's on FX, but it's also on Hulu. It's good. I recommend it. I really do. So in that day and age, it was like if I got over 125, if I was 126 pounds, I was crying. That was the day and age I grew up in. Now it's a lot different. Like, you see basically any sort of body type. And in this episode, we see Hero like really embarrassed of her body. She's covering up. She's upset. She's basically doesn't want to be naked, right? And there's a lot of nudity in this, by the way. And you see other women in the area, and they are just fully showing these women. There's women that are thin. There's women that are heavy. There's all different types of bodies. Like, they didn't care. They just showed it. And I thought it was really fucking cool that they actually went to that level. In this day and age, it's nice for little girls growing up, not having that necessarily same body, issues that was so prevalent in the 90s. Like, it's weird to me how much stuff has changed. I look at girls on like rap videos and I'm like, she's fat. She's super fat. And then I'm like, no, that's normal now. And I love it. I love it. Leo, I was laughing at why canceled because it's literally I know. Only show I watched that isn't anime and it got canceled. Shows I always watch get canceled. That's so funny because I thought about it when I seen it was canceled. Samuel Sierra emailed it to me and I'm like, I know you watch this show. You're going to be disappointed. It sucks. It's so good. I really am. I'm disappointed. So anyways, the Batman. that was a long walk for just to talk about the Batman. Let's take a look at the Batman trailer because this is it's so good. It sounds like a great show. I'll check it out. CJ, they should do those, right? That would be cool. I bet it would be hard. Well, they did what was it called? Once Upon a Time. That show was kind of similar.
Thanks for watching.
Did I go too far?
Nothing compares
I went
to
too
this.
far.
Wow.
I'm at the sizzle reel. We'll find it. I promise.
Just fine. I mean, the rhythm of what it'll be.
It reminds me of
a
modern. I know it's Matt Reeves. It reminds me of a modern day Charlie Chaplin.
So Selena, right from the way.
Focus on the story that we're telling is a real human. I
She's my
want
newest
City
girl
trying
crush.
to
I love her.
survive. So story in this particular moment in this woman's life.
But
I'm not purposely meaning
fun to share
to make
with an
it seem like
audience
they're on crack. I'm just trying to get to the
Selena stuff. Have done it.
See her become Catwoman.
We want to say.
Okay.
Here we go.
Enough from us.
Yay!
Here's what you've been waiting so patiently for. It's the trailer for the Batman.
Hell yeah. Samuel, isn't it the same director that did Rogue One? Or not director, but screenplay writer or something. I know it's something similar.
Stay still! Get out of here!
So are we supposed to believe that that's the Riddler they're arresting? That takes some talent. Did he ask the barista to do that for him? I don't know. Okay, don't ask me.
Fear is a tool.
That looks so good.
When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call.
So that guy right here, I think he is. Or no, here, right here. That's Tim Drake from Titans. That's a complicated answer because Rogue's One. Yeah, but isn't there somebody that was on Rogue One that is working on this? I'd have to look it up. I'm pretty sure there is.
It's a warning.
Damn, he looks good. BM, thank you very much. You don't have to do that. You're awesome. Thank you for you. I love it. Let me see if I can show it. Does it show up as the little thing? I don't think it does. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hello, Apex. Hello, John. Hello, C.I. Oh, so good. Actually, we're going to change this. I did have it on 480 because it was going slow, but we're going to change it for this one. We have to. He did Planet. No, I'm not talking about Matt Reeves. I'm not talking about Matt Reeves. I'm talking about the cinematographer guy or whatever. Right there. That's Tim Drake. Oh! Okay, okay, that's pretty so the scene we had with Joker, the interrogation scene, is going to be a hard one to top when it comes to this part. All I see is young Christian Bale bats. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's going to be hard. And this like punch here didn't like make me believe it, but the rest of it did. This was like my least favorite part. I don't know, maybe here, let me see if I can go back just a little bit. I want to show you why I don't know what it is. Okay, this is super slow. Are his teeth scary on purpose? Maybe that's why. Can't stand the casting. You don't like Pattinson as Batman? Battinson? Is that what they're calling him? I didn't like it at first either. I'm not gonna lie. These are scary. Holy shit, Drew with Comics Elite. The reason why I am refusing to see that. What? It's because there's nothing fun about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're talking about Batman. How much of Batman comics do you I know, Drew. Thank you, by the way. Drew, I know you read every fucking Batman comic. Which one of them are fun? Just I'm waiting for an answer. No, I'm just kidding. Batman, it looks fun. Like the explosions look fun. I definitely think there's going to be some cool shit in it. It so reminds me of Year One. So reminds me of Year One. I get you want fun. I get it. But I don't know. I think it's going to be. I think he's a great actor. Yeah, Pattinson's a great actor. I know he didn't like Twilight. I did know that, actually. I didn't know until after I kind of had my initial reaction. That's a problem with making YouTube videos, is you want to get out there as quick as possible, but you don't have necessarily the chance if you want to compete, which I don't. I don't compete at all, but you want to get it out there as quick as possible. Sometimes you don't have the chance to look up stuff like that, and that's where I fall short a lot of the time. And I need to be better. I try to do my due diligence. Sometimes I don't do as well as I should, though.
This is a powder keg, and Riddler's the match.
Damn!
I can take care of myself.
Okay. Just because we have to.
Riddler's the match.
We don't have a choice. So this is a funeral scene. I don't know whose funeral, but I know I need those boots. I know I need those boots. Those are so pretty.
I can take care of myself.
That is where I was hoping I'd get it paused at. That looks like something straight out of a comic book. The lighting, like that, what is that? That golden hour? That is beautiful. Holy moly. I want it, like, I don't even know how this is this good. I love it.
Myself.
I love the wigs too.
It won't be long before you've nothing left.
Grumpy Alfred, though I do like the casting a lot. He's British. And some of us have scary teeth. Also, I missed your last super chat. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's funny though. We'll blame it on him being British. Let me look. I'm so sorry. You see, I don't have a problem because I'm a god molded from clay by Zeus. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to miss it. It didn't pop up on my screen on my computer. It did on my phone. I should have been more careful. That's so funny. Thank you so much, Gary. I apologize again. But yeah, like to me, it feels like the story they're going for is very, like I said, Year One, right? Which at first I was like, no more Frank Miller, please, no more Frank Miller bullshit, because we had all of that with Snyder, right? Like he had only ever read The Dark Knight Returns and shit. But it feels like he doesn't know who Bruce Wayne is yet. Does that make sense? Like he knows Batman. He's got his Batman down, but his Bruce Wayne isn't quite there yet. And I don't know if that's necessarily by design or it's part of the story. I guess we won't really know until it comes out, but still. These sparkles, the only sparkles on his Batman are the bullet, right? Let's get to it. So good.
I don't care what happens.
Says something about the sins of the father. How is that? What, Colin Farrell? Is that his name? How is that Colin Farrell? Too much Frank Miller, not enough Neil Adams. I 100% agree with you.
It won't be long before you've nothing left.
No More Lies, Coulson, Mitchell. Renewal is a lie. The Sins of the Father, Savage. I don't know what any of that means, but sure, that works.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
See, I don't necessarily like that side either. I'm being so picky. I love this trailer. I want to say that. But when he says, I don't care what happens to me, I feel like that's kind of like a selfish way out, right? He's supposed to be Gotham's guardian. That makes sense. And, you know, we're seeing a lot of Selena. I'm hoping that like doesn't turn her off and make her, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's reckless. Look at that.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart.
Such a good penguin, too. Oh.
Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Okay, let me see. I want to show you a picture. Actually, I was going to grab the picture earlier, and I don't have it. It's in my email. I know it is because Samuel sent it to me, and I was going to grab it before I actually did this live stream. But I want to show you what this reminds me of, because it's so good. It's so pretty, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to find it because I'm an idiot. Okay, so I'll just type it in. Why is it asking me if I want to leave? Of course I do. Actually, you know what? Because the way this shares stuff, I'll show you afterwards. That I know I'm so bad with. I need to be prepared. I know some people do such good live streams, and I'm so on the fly with it, and now it's not even gonna work. I went Poison Ivy in the next one. Yeah, right? No, yeah, I went Poison Ivy with Margot Robbie. I'm demanding it.
Hear everything they say.
This right here. Remember while she looks there. Like, are they going? Maybe not. I thought maybe they were doing like the sex worker side, but
Who are you under there?
no good.
I'm vengeance.
I love this part. This is the best.
What's black
I love how they make it a live stream.
and dead all over?
That's another part. Like, that is so comics accurate. Let me see right here. So if you remember in Three Jokers, I think Earth One also, they do this quite a few times with showing his back, his scars. I fucking love it. Love it, love it. See you in hell, buddy.
I got you!
You think so?
I got you!
How does that not look fun? Or that shot is so good. Oh, there's so much in this to dissect. It's so damn good. I do want to show you a picture though, real quick. That it really reminds me of. It reminds me of that cat suit, right? Like, I absolutely love it. I love everything about it. I'm really looking forward to this. I love that they're taking so many elements and putting it into it. Like, if this is what we're already seeing just from the trailer, I can't imagine how it's going to be like. Why? I type in Darwin Cook, Catwoman, and I got Cowboy Bebop. Okay, sure. whatever Bing. I don't get it. I'm really looking forward to it though. I think it's going to be really good. I think that was a really, really good DC fandom. I really do. Ugliest Catwoman in the Cam. You are so wrong. Again, imagine my shock. It is so good. She's so pretty. So pretty. I absolutely love it. Yellow Spidey, Leo. I don't know why I said Yellow Spidey. I'm never watching any Batman movies ever again unless it's Batman Beyond or Pattinson plays Vampire Bat. Oh, that would be cool. That would have been a good idea. Waiting 20 years for Terry McGinnis. You know what? I don't think you're getting Terry McGinnis. They just confirmed. Thank you, Leo, by the way. They just confirmed that Batman was going to be in the Batgirl franchise, right? I think you're getting Batgirl Beyond. Honestly, that's what I think you're getting. And that's a shame. That's a missed opportunity, right? So she's not ugly. What the fuck? She is, so freaking pretty. But I don't know. I think it looks awesome. Let's see here. Why are you doing that to me? There we go. Now it's gonna go. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I was super impressed. The costumes are ugly. You're insane. And just kidding. You're not insane. Just a little bit. Maybe a little bit. She's beautiful. I love it. I really think they're taking a lot of good elements and go kitty. Go. Okay. All right, guys. I am gonna wrap up. I'm really looking forward to it though. I think it's gonna be really good. Thomas Wayne Batman needs a live action version by Bat in the Sun does fantastic. I love their stuff. I love it. Love it. Their fan films are so good. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wrap up, guys. I will have make sure you guys, if you get a chance, of course. Like if you don't want to, I get it. Yeah. Alex Ross was the first to give us Batman scars. Oh, you might be right. I don't know why I was thinking it was later than that. I think you're right. Okay, sorry. My bad. See, I stand corrected most of the time, a lot of the time, all the time. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good. But tomorrow I will have a video up about truth, justice, and the American way, a better tomorrow. Whichever one. Kind of a in-depth video. It might be a little bit more boring, but I'm putting a lot into it. So make sure you guys check it out if you have a chance. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it.